I'm Matsuzaki, Asaki Matsuzaki, a psychiatrist. What I'm going to introduce this time is something called the pie chart technique. This method, known as the pie chart technique, is something I honestly don't have much personal experience with. However, since it also appears in the book Toolbox for Our Mind, original title Kokoro no Dogubako, which was published in June 2025, I thought I'd take this opportunity to learn about it myself and share it with you. Sometimes we perceive the outcome of an event as if it defines our entire worth. We might think it didn't go well again, so I really am someone without ability.
Today, I'd like to introduce the pie chart technique, a way to pause in moments like these and look at things from a slightly different angle. Our minds sometimes develop certain habitual patterns of thinking.
One example is labeling.
This is a thinking pattern where we attach a negative label to ourselves, such as I'm a worthless person,
based on a single experience or event. Another example is all or nothing thinking.
This refers to the tendency to see things in extremes like black or white, success or failure.
When even a small part doesn't go well, we may feel that everything was a failure and end up feeling more hurt than necessary. Imagine this. You gave a presentation on behalf of your group, but the outcome didn't go as you had hoped. You felt it was a failure. In such moments, don't you sometimes find yourself blaming your own lack of ability? But let's pause for a moment and think. Is it really true that the entire outcome was your responsibility? In the pie chart technique, you start by carefully listing all the factors that may have contributed to the event. Then, for each factor, you estimate how much it influenced the outcome, expressed as a percentage, and assign it as if you were drawing a pie chart. Make sure the total adds up to 100%. For example, let's say you gave a presentation on behalf of your group. Maybe the limited time available to prepare the materials accounted for 15%. The lack of prior information about the audience or the venue might be another 10%. Perhaps the group members could have been more cooperative, so insufficient support from them could be 20%. Also, since the group discussed and agreed that you would be the presenter, some responsibility should fall on the group as a whole, let's say 20%. Your own lack of presentation skills, sure, that could be 15%. And maybe your own lack of preparation was 20%. When you break down a single event from various angles and consider how much each factor contributed, you may come to realize that the idea of "it was all my fault" is actually a bit skewed. The pie chart technique doesn't require any special tools. As long as you have a pen and paper, you can do it anytime, anywhere. When you find yourself about to be overly self-critical, or if you're someone who tends to blame yourself a lot, if you're that kind of person or in that kind of moment, maybe this method is worth trying. It's considered a tool that helps broaden your perspective and view your experiences and situations more objectively.